All right, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are back with another Raid Shadow Legends free play mystery shard only video. So today we're going to be going over the next rotation in Doom Tower, the Frost Spider rotation. Now, some of these bosses have already been shown in my previous video, but you know what? I'm just going to show them again because we've got the keys, we've got the time. And what the hell? I mean, who else doesn't have an hour to kill while they watch this, right? So let's just go through. You can always fast forward as we are going to do these bosses in order. We're going to start from the beginning, as you do, because you only start in the beginning. That'd be funny. And let's start from the top. No, I'm not going to start from the top. We're going to start from the first boss, work our way up, and at the end, I'll just kind of give an overview of some of the heroes that I use. Now, remember, I say this at the beginning of most of my videos, but it's important to note some of these fights are stupid, all right? These are not in any way, shape, or form the best ways to beat these bosses. In fact, for this run through, I'm going to be doing each rotation once like this. I'm going to be using some of the worst teams you can possibly use, all right? And I'm doing that because the whole point of this is to get you through it. And if you have other heroes that can do it and are better at what they do, then you can beat it. So there you go. So yeah, some of the fights will be a little bit longer. That's just kind of how it is. And then once we go through all three rotations of the Doom Tower, since we've beaten them all already, then I'll go back and maybe we'll do a revamped version with like better heroes that can do it faster. All right, but this is not that version. So here we go. Let's start it off with Magma Dragon. Magma Dragon, first time through, you just blast them. Take super raids off. We don't want to waste our keys. You just blast them. That's it. There's no strategy here. There's zero strategy in here. If your heroes are strong, you can win. That's it. Just come in here with your level 60s or your level 60 DPS and a couple healers that are level 50, whatever it is, and you should be able to beat this no problem. As long as you can get through. Honestly, the waves are the hardest part of these fights in the beginning. The bosses really don't start showing their mechanics until sometimes the second run through, and most times the third. Like the third versions of all these bosses are way harder than anything you see in the beginning. All right. And it's not even because they're difficulty spikes, it's because they just have new abilities that just work. In the beginning, they don't really work. You don't really see them. So you don't have to worry about it so much. So that was Magma Dragon. I'm going to try and go through these fast in the beginning because I don't want this to be a 3-hour video like it was before. Now, Nether Spider. This is the team we use for Nether Spider. I'm assuming you could do this with Diabolist, but we're not going to do it because the healing is somewhat important sometimes. But either way, this one is pretty easy. I think some people have trouble with this just because you don't think to kill the spiders in the first hit. I kind of run this the same way I run any boss fight in Doom Tower where we turn auto off here and we just kill things with their A1s, all right? Reason we do that is because we want our abilities up and ready to go, like our area of effect abilities, ready to rumble as soon as we get to the boss, so that way we don't get our butts handed to us. Now, I don't care about like these skills. Those are fine. We don't really give a garbage about those. Here you go. Keep reviving. I should probably kill the reviver first, right? That would make more sense, but we're not here to make sense, all right? We're here to show you how to win things the wrong way. Not really. All right, so the reason we want to do this, I could probably do this one on auto, but I'm not going to. This fight is essentially the same no matter what you do on every difficulty. It just gets more and more annoying and long. That's it. So here we go. We want to speed everybody up, keep everyone running. We want to get rid of all these stupid poisons. All right. And then normally you would think to just do defense down. We're not going to do that. We're going to hit the boss. There we go. We're going to extend our buffs. Sure, why not? And then we're going to pummel the whole thing with a nuke. There we go. Problem solved. Now we just kill the boss. That's it. That's the whole fight. And if you're having trouble with the fight, well, you're probably not strong enough. So now I'll use my defense down now so that we can do more damage. All right. And you save your shields and heals for when you actually need them. Speed up is always good. And then you have Spirit Host here to basically remove debuffs when it gets a little crazy. All right. Now, I'm going to leave it to you to decide when to use your remove debuffs, because sometimes it makes sense to do it when the spiders kick in all their poisons. That's usually when I'll do it. Sometimes it gets a little crazy, and he just starts getting your poison sensitivity gets up so high that you're going to want to remove it because you're just going to start having people die. All right, so definitely want to keep see every time you hit them, you get a poison sensitivity, and eventually you're going to get to the point where you have to heal. We're not going to worry about that so much. We're going to do a up attack, and that'll also kind of lower the count on a lot of these poisons, which is nice too. All right, and there we go. Spider's dead. Goodbye. Say goodbye to the spider. All right, next boss. Scarab. We have shown Scarab numerous times. We're just going to go in here with this. I've shown this boss by itself, I think, as well, and I've shown it too many times. This is the team I use right now. You can easily do this with only Jizzo. All right, just bring in whoever you want that can get through the waves, and Jizzo can win by himself. You'll see that in the final version of this, but Jizzo's the only one needed here. Everyone else is good to help you get through it fast. All right, so these are all heroes that have destroy HP. All right, she has destroy HP in her kit. He has destroy HP in his kit. This guy Odachi does not have it, I don't think, but we added it to him by putting him in HP destroy. These three here all have HP destroy gear. Everyone else is whatever they've got. All right, so we're going to start this one. This one we can just auto and let them kick his butt, just so you can see that the more heroes you add into here with HP destroy, the easier this fight gets. The easier and easier and easier this fight gets. I still remember the first time I did this fight and how hard it was, and it stopped me. I actually wasn't able to beat it in the first rotation that came up. Like, as soon as it came up, it dead stopped me. I think it was like stage 20 or 30 that it popped up. And I was like, okay, so I guess I'm not beating this boss. And then I finally got the heroes that could do it, and we were able to beat it, and I've never had a problem with them since. Well, depends on what you consider problem. If problem means only Jizzo surviving on the final fight, then yes, I have problems with him. So really all you need is HP destroy for this fight, and you got to be strong enough to not die. And shields are important because it stops you from getting attacked 100 times by the boss, because if you don't have a shield up, and he'll counterattack. And then on top of that, you want to be alive. There you go. And you want high resist on as many of these guys as you can, because those debuffs can pile up real quick if somebody accidentally gets provoked and then keeps attacking the boss with no shield. So there we go. Next boss. So this is the one that everyone seems to have trouble with, I guess. This is the team we're going to use, and we're going to use it the whole time. Why? Because I said so. All right. This is just the team we're going to use. So start it up. I believe this one you can pretty much pummel. You don't have to go crazy with it. I'm just going to use this team because it's the one I use for the final version. And obviously Drexstar would be a better version for this fight. However, we're not using him right now. Drexstar would be a much better version for this fight, actually, now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure I beat him with Drexstar again. I fought him again just to see who was a better team, and it seemed to work really well. But yeah, Drex will be way better than this bonehead here. All right, so now we're going to do it slow, even though this is going to be how we do the other one. You're going to want to kill these little spider bastards as quickly as possible. Very important that you get them out of the way, and then you reduce their turn meter so they can't get any turns. That's why we have Armiger, and then just do what you want. Kill them, and kill them. That's the whole point of this. Killing and killing. No spiders needed. All right, we want to do some attack up. And now we can do this to get more damage to all of them. I don't think, if you want, you can hit him. There you go, 126,000. I like that. We can get an HP burn on the boss so he's not so annoying. And then we'll go back to this guy, speed us up. You're going to have a lot of freezes. So someone like Dark Alhain could be useful in here, just because you get all the extra attacks from it, but that'll kill the spiders. It might actually hurt you because you might end up getting frozen too much, and then the boss, you might not be able to kill these guys with the block revive, and then you got a problem. So just keep it in mind. It's something to think about. If you're in this range, it's not so bad. As long as you can block revive the boss, then it doesn't matter. But if you're having trouble getting the boss killed with either HP burn or block revive, then these little suckers are going to pop back up again. So now we just go reduce this guy's turn meter. As long as one of these little spiders ain't doing much, I'll explain it a little more in this fight. That way I don't have to explain it so much in the final fight, because the final fight's the same. It's just longer. That's really all it is. It's really all it is. All right, speed us up. Who do we got? Okay, so don't want to attack him. He's very low. So now we can block revive, hopefully. Goodbye. Say goodbye to the spider. Why did that not block revive? That was weird. All right, well, it is what it is. Let's keep going. I should have used the her skill. All right. I might be able to just put it on auto for a little bit until we get to the end. But the only downside to that is it makes the fight longer because this guy's got really crazy fast turn meter. You know, we'll do this. He's got really fast turn meter, and he will always have a lot of turn meter. So Armorger will basically just keep reducing his turn meter instead of actually hitting him with the block revive hit. So it's kind of annoying. It'll go slower is what I'm saying. All right, let's see. There we go. Turn meter down. And then, we'll just get some poisons out. Hopefully it doesn't kill the spider. It's not like it matters. I don't plan on actually seeing it revive, but you never know. You never know. All right, we got HP burn for this guy. HP burn. That's right. Burn the spider. So crazy how... Here we go. Block revives, please. Here we go. See, it said it there. All right, the game hates me. I've decided. All right, so now it doesn't matter what we use. Just go to town. I don't know what town, but you're going to go to it. Going to Brown Town. Kill this guy. That drop attack is actually pretty useful because this guy does hit pretty hard. All right. Sure. Take that in your face. I like it. I hate the spider just because he's boring. Like, I don't even care about difficulty and all that stuff. He's just a boring fight because they gave him a ton of HP. So if you have a bunch of heroes that have destroy HP, that have HP max based attacks, honestly, I just bring all three of them in here. It'll speed this freaking fight up so much. It's just like, because otherwise you're just, or poisoners, and you could probably do stuff like that to make it a little bit quicker. But I don't know if it just depends on how beefy your characters are and how long they can stay alive. If you're here having trouble keeping them alive, then you're going to have to bring in people like Valerie and Apothecary. But technically speaking, for this fight, I could pull Valerie out. I'm not really too stuck on her. I would just bring in another DPS and then probably, like I said, replace this guy with Drexstar if you can. Just so you can make this go by a little faster. As you can see, he's doing like a decent amount of damage, doing like 180,000, 200,000 every time he hits, which is why auto on this kind of sucks for Armorger unless you set him as a priority for his other skill. Then you could probably auto it. But once again, this is a timing fight. It's almost impossible to get a good timing unless you have somebody who can constantly keep him with HP burn, and you might not guarantee that. All right, let's get these debuffs off us. We want more attack, less filler. All filler, no killer. All right. And if you can get the HP burn on him right before he dies, then it kind of makes it easier to just kill him right at the end. It don't matter. You can just kind of lay into him. Like I could use this right now because we have 2 turns on HP burn where we don't have to worry. There you go. Why was that so funny? He literally just went and just popped. I love it. All right, but there you go. If you have HP burn on him with a bunch of poisons, he dies. That's basically the gist there. All right, next one. Where are we at now? We just killed him. All right, we're on part 2. So part 2, guess what? Same as the first. We're just going to auto it because this is the team that does it. Here you go, auto. I said auto. There you go. Now we're working it. This is the annoying one, I think, for auto because there's a bunch of unkillables, shielders, and annoying things, I believe. I'm going to drink coffee now while we watch these bonies get killed. I hope you heard that big chug. It was a big one. I was at the doctor at 1, and I wasn't allowed to eat because I was getting blood work and stuff, so it's really fun. And yeah, I was really hungry, so I scarfed down food and then came right back to you guys because I said I would. All right. So this is the one that's annoying. Like I said, you've got on auto, but most times you're not going to be watching this fight anyway. So who cares, right? If you're actually beating it already. I don't think anyone really has too much trouble with Magma Dragon in the first 2 runs because he's literally. I actually didn't even think he was a boss. I think I've said this before. Same with Griffin. I didn't even think he was like a hard boss. I'm like, what is everyone complaining about with this boss? And then I was like, oh, yeah, I got to the 3rd round of him, and I was like, that's why everyone hates him. Like I was seeing like videos like, oh, he's the hardest boss, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you poison him, you hit him with some stuff, and he dies. He wouldn't even hurt my team. I barely would get hit once. Well, guess what? It only gets worse, I would assume, in hard mode, which I did start working on, by the way. We have to get some better gear and stuff, and then we'll move it. I think I beat like 5 or 6 levels in there. I could probably get to the first boss. I just, like I said, I kind of don't care because I don't want to push through too much unless I can get through easily. So I'll just keep building heroes. So there you go. Scarab King is second, same as the first. And I finally got my extra energy, so we're good there. All right, Nether Spider. Next set. Really not much changes here. I believe, is this the team I used? All right. You saw the team I used the first time. I put that in here. I think the only thing that was different here is that I brought in, what's her name? Valerie, right? That was the only difference. So screw it. We're going to leave it because you see that Valerie works. And Valerie does work here too. I don't need to make this fight longer than it needs to be. Reason we're using Syl, obviously she's better. She can heal and she has Smite. So there you go. I'm just going to use her because you've already seen the team that I used to beat it the first time. I mean, my first team to beat this on the first time I got through this rotation was horrendous. So yeah, we're just going to go with it. Oh, wait, that's right. Get Candy out of here. Yeah, Candy ass, get out of here. I don't know if I have my AoE ready, so that might have just bombed us. All right, so let's see if the same strategy works. So there's all your poisons. All right, counterattack, good. Speed up, same as the first time. Attack up. We don't have the remove debuffs, so that's a problem because I was stupid and didn't pay attention to what was going on while I was BSing. And we also don't have our AoE, so we're just going to try to kill these spiders. All right, let's see. Let's reduce his turn meter if possible. Nice. All right. I don't want to attack, but I have to. I should have been paying attention. This shouldn't kill me, but it could go poorly. All right. We're okay now. We're okay. We're good. We're going to make it. We're going to do it. All right. Let's kill this guy. We'll get Kale. Should have his AoE back now, and we're back to normal. So now we're back to normal. There we go. Dead. And we'll heal her back up. I should have healed the other one, but it doesn't really matter. There we go. And now we just keep our A1s running. Keep our A1s running. Get our things back and running. Once those little spider bastards come back out, we just AoE them down, and that's it. Problem solved. We don't need that. And if anyone dies, hopefully Syl's not dead. All right, we're not going to remove debuffs right now. I don't know if that's wise. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. Because right now the poison sensitivity isn't crazy. I've seen like 9s and 10s and things like that. All right. And that's when I see a ton of damage. So we're going to heal her up real quick. Get her back up to max. Extra turn. Good. Healing everybody. That's good. That poison is still on us, so that's not good. I probably should have gotten that up, but it doesn't really matter because we can heal him back up with Apothecary. This is why we use Apothecary. Because he is the master of healing you back up to max HP. So we really don't want those little baby spiders right this second. Are we going to get them? We are getting them. So this could be poor. There's the smite. That's why we bring her in here. There we go. Everybody's got their stuff. We're just going to do this. There we go. Reduce turn meter. Speed up. No, we're going to heal. We're going to heal Syl. I don't want her to die. This one, I don't really care if she dies. All right, she got some HP back. Let's kill the spiders. They're dead. And he got an extra turn from that, so that's nice. And now we can remove all this horse manure with Spirit Host, and we're back and running. And now everybody gets more poisons. There we go. Now we can get our speed going again. As you can see, this one, I should have used defense down. You get a lot of debuffs here, so that's nice. That smite might do some damage, but it's good to keep the fights a little bit shorter because I know I tend to have insanely long fights when I do these things because I'm using low-end heroes. So I'm trying to save you guys about an extra 20 minutes of time by using Syl. But you know you can use the other one. Because I love Valerie. I'm going to say that in every video now. I just love her. She's probably one of my favorite heroes. Not probably, she is. And no, it's not the outfit that does it. I don't care about the outfit. I just want her to be good. All right. Say goodbye. I love the way they die. It's amazing. All right, where are we at? Next boss. So now we are on Spider again? Damn, already back to Frost. I don't know if I really need to do this one again. I feel like I don't want to. You know, we're gonna try it again with Drexar though, because I'm gonna pull this team in. I'm gonna pull this team in later. So we've got this team. I think on this version we could conceivably just take her out. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try a more advanced team for this. Let's see if it goes. Let's see how it works. Because that smite will really help. The only downside is if he doesn't have HP burn up, it's gonna screw some stuff up. So I don't know. We're gonna see. These are all heroes that everyone can get anyway. And like I said, I was able to show you at least the crap version of the teams. So I don't see a problem with this. If anyone has a problem with this, just bring it up with my lawyer, and I'll have them write back to you. I was actually thinking about just doing the final spider with like a crap team, but there's no reason to make that fight take 20 minutes, right? Because that's actually how long it took me to beat it the first time, and I don't really think I don't think anyone wants to sit through that for 20 minutes. So just go back to my first video. I mean, not my first video, the first fight, and just use that team and use the same strategy. All right, so we're gonna take this off auto for a second. We want these spiders dead, and that's where auto will screw you. So definitely take down the spiders. Now with Syl in here, this changes a little bit because um, you get more turn meter reduction than just Armiger, which makes the spider basically never attack, which is kind of nice. And that's definitely good. We like the smite. We love the smite. We love the smite. All right, kill him. Get some HP burns going here. Let's get some stuns, hopefully. We got one. All right, that's fine. The only thing here that's stinky is that we don't have Valerie to do a full heal and shield, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, on the second and third versions, I prefer to make the spiders last a little bit longer. Reason being is that it gives you a little more leeway. We want him to burn. It gives you a little more leeway in order to screw up, basically. So if one spider is still alive, and say like the boss is really close to dying, and you don't have, say like for some reason Armiger's block revive isn't up or HP burn doesn't kick because your accuracy sucks, keep the one spider alive over here so that you can actually put all your attacks on this spider while you wait for your turn to come back, and then you can kill him however you want. So that's a little trick if you're having trouble getting the timing right on this. Goodbye, turn meter. Say good night. I think I said good night. Kill this one. But you definitely want to kill one of the spiders at least. All right, stuns. Get as much going as we can. Nobody needs healing so far, so that's good. We want to use this on him to make this go quicker. You want to just always use that on the boss as many times as possible until this guy's down to like no HP. Then you can use it on him. That's a lot of... This spider looks like it just got beat the crap out of. All right, turn meter reduction. I think this is the one that drops your defense. I don't remember. The little baby spiders are inconsequential, so to speak. We're gonna leave him alone for right now. Just reduce his turn meter because I think he's gonna end up dying anyway. Yeah, he's getting there. He's close. Will Armiger get another turn by the time that happens, though, is the question. So let's just do this. Decrease turn meter. Let's speed up these guys. Maybe I can get him in first. Nope, he died. He's dead. All right, now it doesn't really matter what we do. Just keep him burning and use all your AoE attacks, and eventually that other one will die. But I would just focus my attacks on the main boss here. Anyone needs healing? No, no one needs healing. No one needs it. And then AoEs. Maybe you can get some extra stuff on him. We don't really care about that spider. He's stupid. He's a dumb spider. All right. Provoking. And that lowers their attack too, which is nice, by the way. And we got Smite back. That's just what we wanted. Oh, I missed my extra hit. Oh, well. Speed up. Get some AoEs. This is why I said I hate this boss. He's just boring. And I am going to manual him. Like I said, it's just there's too much that can go wrong in this fight. I haven't set up a team that can really do this on auto without it possibly resurrecting again. I feel like they would win if I put these guys on auto, but I feel like I would have to go away for like an hour because the AI would be just stupid. If you had a bunch of HP burners in here, though, yeah, that would be a lot better. Look at that. That's so good. Oh, every time I see it, I get happy. Get in my belly, Spider. All right. Sorry, I was on vacation. We watched Austin Powers. So now I have all the stupid Austin Powers quotes in my head. Can I paint his Vinky gold? How about no? That's what I think. Oh, I don't have it up for grabs. He's probably going to die from poison, which means we can't screw up. Or he'll just die from apothecary, like just happened. All right, so we have HP burn going. Now we want to save our extra hits because we don't want to not have a turn when it's ready. Even though I think we could do one more with Armiger to get his health down more. As long as the HP burn stays up, it doesn't really freaking matter like last time. There we go. Yeah, we can easily do another one. All right, HP burn's going. Sure, why not? We don't need to do any more AoE stuff, so just smite. All right, so now we have smite on the guy, and we have HP burn for 2 turns, and armor goes frozen. See, this is where I said things can get a little sloppy sometimes. So we want to make sure that HP burn stays up, and he doesn't remove it. All right, decrease turn meter, that's good. Keep it on him. Decreasing turn meter could work really well here, just for making sure that he doesn't live. So it looks like this is just going to end him as soon as he gets a turn. Again, you're going to get to see that stupid death again. Oh, it just missed it. There we go. He's dead. And there you go. Spider done again. So it looks like that's a much better team for timing. All right, so Magma Dragon, same thing. Pull in whoever you want. This is just the team that I use, and you start. This is an easy one. Once again, this fight doesn't deserve to be even. This fight doesn't deserve a guide. It doesn't deserve it. You don't need it, but you're getting it. You're gonna watch it happen. And it's so funny how like you're gonna go, especially if this is your first time in this rotation, you're gonna go through this fight and think it's a joke like I did. You're gonna get to the third version of him, and all of a sudden he's gonna start one-shotting all of your heroes, and you're gonna be like, "What the hell did I miss?" And then you're gonna figure out how to beat the Magma Dragon, and you're gonna be like, "Why is this boss so stupid and easy again?" He's a roller coaster of emotions. That's what I'm saying. I just chugged the end of my coffee, so I'm ready and raring to go for the final run. Hopefully this will be a lot shorter than my last one. Let me see, what are we at? We're at 28 minutes, so I guess not. Maybe not. What is this? Is this the eighth boss? Eighth boss? I don't remember. I do it for the love. And because I actually do honestly like playing the game. See that? We went from, what was the other fight? Like 5 to 7 minutes to literally a 1 minute fight. Say goodbye, Magma Dragon. All right, that's Magma Dragon. So I think we're now in the final run, right? Yep. Final 4 bosses. Now, there are some secret rooms we haven't beaten. It's because I just don't have the right heroes for it. We're not going to go into that. Why? Because it's not freaking important. Spider. All right. Same thing here. You can use Valerie. It's the same stuff. So we're going to show the last fights. This is where most of the boss fights kind of change. However, in this run through, not so much changes. Like this fight is really just longer. I can't really say. I mean, if your healers aren't able to handle the fight, or your heroes are very, whoa, look at that. If your heroes are very squishy, yeah, this fight will kill you. Even if you do what I'm doing right now. If your heroes aren't well built, you're gonna have problems. Remember, this isn't just like, you know, oh, it's there's skill and you can beat. It's like, no, sometimes you actually do need to have heroes that are strong that can take a hit. And unfortunately, this is just one of them. If you get a hero that's poisoned and they can't take that last hit, guess what? All right, so now his turn meter is back down to 0. Let's see if we can kill one of these. Kill this chick. We don't want those guys getting extra turns. Now we can kill this guy, hopefully. Luckily, these guys don't really do a lot of damage, so it don't really matter. There we go. That's his one hit. Now we want to get him out of the picture, but we can kill this guy. All the debuffs. There we go. All right, so now we want to save that AoE attack. Luckily, we have shield and we have heals, so it does not matter. Even if they kill somebody, it don't matter right now. Like, I don't really care. There we go. We're going to get our HP back anyway. Done. All right, now, same trash as before. This is like one of those things where, like, once again, your hero needs to be built. If you don't have a nuker that can kill beasts in one hit, this strategy ain't going to work for you, probably. So we got to speed up as normal. We want to get these stupid poisons off of us. And then we want to attack the boss with what's-her-face, because we don't want her hitting all these guys and getting counterattacked. And then you kill them. There's one left. So we got hit with another poison. It's not going to matter because we're going to use this. And then we're done. So there you go. Now we're back to normal. I should have healed her with that, but unfortunately I did not because I'm stupid. You get what you paid for, man, and I'm stupid. And that's because you didn't pay for it. All right, attack up. And now this is it. You're literally just going to kind of manage the fight a little bit. It's not like every move I make is going to be exactly the way you're going to beat this. You're going to have to manage your own team and what heroes you're using here. You want somebody who can remove debuffs. If you have 2 heroes that can do it, that would be great. I don't believe you can block any of these debuffs. I think you have to remove them. So don't waste your time with people who block debuffs. I'm pretty sure everything this stupid spider does is unblockable. And this is it. You just sit here and whack-a-mole this guy with your A1s until the little spiders come back. And you just take a bunch of poisons. And depending on the hero you have, oh, what did that do? It removed all the poisons. Now, see, I don't know. Does this make the spiders? Spawns 4 spiderlings. So one more attack. So we don't want to use this. So you want to pay attention to what hiccups. You want to pay attention to what hiccups. You want to pay attention to where these skills are at with your skills. Because, like, I could conceivably use, the remove debuffs, but then I'm going to get hit with all them freaking poisons. And we don't want that. All right, perfect timing to get an extra turn. We got a little bit of extra HP. We got Smite up there, and we want to probably heal her up to max because we're about to get whacked in the face with a bunch of poisons. And we want to get defense down on the boss again. But I have 10 debuffs, so I guess we're screwed. See, like right here, you would be tempted to do it. I probably would not. We want to get our speed going. The Tide of Toxins. We'll see. We'll see if 10 poison sensitivities is enough to wipe my Kale. I should have used the other skill. I'm a dumbass. Now he's got 12. Let's not reduce his turn meter anymore. There we go. So that was the hit. That was the hit. Now we got the spiders back. And they're going to do their junk. All right, so that's all that. Now we want to not hit the spiderlings. Don't do anything stupid. See, your heroes just need to be strong enough to survive that and then kill the little babies. So now they're dead. Now she's about to die, so we want to heal. And then we get rid of this stuff. That's why I didn't use it. There you go. Now we're back to square one and you repeat. And that's it. That's the whole fight. I wish I could say there was something to it. You just manage your heroes. Now she can heal herself up, so you definitely want to focus on Syl, your hero, and your hero. Syl, Apothecary, and War Maiden. The other ones can kind of heal themselves. Syl will heal everybody, and she can heal herself back up. So I wouldn't go too crazy unless she gets really low. I wouldn't try to waste a heal on her. I would basically focus it on these guys because they can't heal themselves at all. Now, if she gets like this, where it's like really low, yeah, you might want to throw her a heal. Don't think it's like a bad idea to heal her. It just doesn't matter as much. Get some attack. Where's my boo at? All right, so she's good. She's got HP, so we don't have to worry about her too much. We're gonna heal. No, yeah, maybe, kind of, sort of. You know what? Yeah, we'll do it. I'm gonna be dumb. Let's be dumb. Let's be dumb for once. Why is because my mouse was at the bottom. I'm like, why are we not attacking Strider? The other reason these fights take long is because I'm sitting here whining and complaining and saying things about it. If I just shut my mouth and did the fight, it would be a lot quicker because I would actually pay attention and not make stupid mistakes. All right, so this is good. But that wouldn't be entertaining, now would it? There we go. Kill him. Get some defense down. Looks like we're gonna have our little spiderlings back in a little bit. So we want to always use this. Get him make sure you poison this guy. It's important that you throw poisons on him to make him understand that he's annoying by putting poisons on you. And that's why we do what we do, man. That's why we do what we do. Kill this guy. Oh, and tomorrow will be, I didn't put it up yet, but tomorrow will be High Katoon Champion Spotlight. I'll just throw that in here for good measure. I haven't decided if I'm going to throw this up today or a Friday and then maybe just do a bonus video sometime during the week since I was gone on Tuesday. Ooh, that does not look good. I bet you're wondering what happens now. Do we all die? No, we don't. We just do that. And we follow the plan. See? They're dead. You heal Syl, because she's the most important one, because she revives. You come back over here. You heal her back up. And then you put it on auto and forget that you even existed. We should be good now, I think. I don't foresee any problems anymore. I want to end this with an auto. Look at all that health that just got dropped. I love it. I love it. Red Robin. Yum. Dead spider. There you go. So there you go. Now, Syl is obviously better for this fight if you have her by this point. I would assume if you've been pushing as long as, if you're, unless you got some really good pulls, I would say you probably would have Syl at this point when you're pushing into these runs. Uh, is Valerie good enough to keep you alive? Probably. Your fight's going to be a lot slower. You're not going to have any smite. There's a lot of things that are going to make that fight a little bit, harder. You could bring another poisoner in, but that really just depends on your HP. And if you have lifesteal on any of your heroes, there's a lot of factors that go into this. So that's why it's hard for any one person. That's why if you get mad at somebody for giving you a vague answer, that's why you're getting a vague answer. It's because you can't answer these questions sometimes. Sometimes you just have to be like, what heroes do you have? Make it happen. All right, so now we're gonna do our boy again. I remember I took her out, right? Yeah, we did take her out. That was important. Where's my girl? There she is. Well, that's my girl. Now, the thing here is that defense in dungeons. I still don't know if dungeons work here, but no, we're just gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it with what we got. It is what it is. And this we can auto for the first. This one doesn't really have anything that matters, so it doesn't matter if your stuff's on cooldown or not. It doesn't change the fight in any way because you immediately start the fight with a shield, so you don't have to worry about it. I'm trying to think of my evolution of this fight. Like, what's going to be the next evolution for this fight? I don't know who my next like big hero for this is. I think possibly Pig Sticker, which is the funny part. I kind of like her. All right, so now this is where we take auto off, and we just kind of let everyone die. A1s, 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 A1s. Sure. Let's not do that. We want more damage. We don't want to block debuffs. We just want to get as much damage as possible. This is the one, right? Yeah, destroy max HP. Smack him in the face. There you go. Now kill everyone. Now we don't want anyone dead yet. I probably should have did an attack up on that one, but it kind of is what it is. The horror. Oh, I should have used the heal. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. I can save it. We don't need anything of that. It's getting all mad. Getting all mad. That's right. Get mad. Kill my team. Do it. I know you want to. We'll just do this. Let's do that. Let's see if that helps our issues here. Debuffs blocked. All right, so now we're going to hit him with this so we have HP, because I don't know how close we are to actually killing him or my team actually dying. There we go. He has the shield. All right, now he's going to be a jerk and kill people. All right, this is actually taking a lot longer to kill them than it usually does. I don't know if that's good or bad. It usually ends up being bad. As long as he's got counterattack up, it doesn't really matter. Or his HP, like that. Her healing is really annoying me now. Good. Good, good, good. Very good, sir. Kill her. Because she's just going to keep doing that. Is she dead yet? No, she's not. Nope, not dead. All right, we're going to do attack up because we don't want her healing any more than she cast to. We want her to get wrecked. There we go. Now we're going to remove debuffs. And she's so close to, of course, so close to dying. And then that happens. You're ruining it for everyone, Spirit Host. You're ruining it for everyone. There we go. All right, attack up. No more healing. It's funny when you get to a point where you're actually angry that the boss isn't killing your heroes. Thank you for frickin' Pete's sake. For Pete and his sake. All right, one more hit. The shield is gone, right? I don't even... The shield is gone. The shield is gone. Once again, really, really bad old references. They're everywhere. Oh, you reduced my speed? That's not nice. Just don't provoke me. That's all I care about. Don't provoke me. Sounds like I'm angry, but I'm not. All right, now we got our shield back. Say goodnight. I really love Jizzo. Not even just because of this fight. I just happen to really like it. That worked out well, actually, because he gets a shield now for that. So that little baby shield saves us. So if he gets that counterattack, it's nice. It's a nice. I haven't watched Mario Brothers yet. It's important that I watch it, though. If anyone watched the Mario Brothers movie, let me know if it's good. I'm interested. Oh, that was a big one. I like his kaiju whines. He's like, he sounds like a baby Godzilla. Not really a crab, just a baby Godzilla. Say goodnight, little man. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to put this video up on Friday. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing. And I'll just make something else. That's what I've just decided while I was fighting this stupid crab monster. Lobster. Lobster bisque boy over here. I just don't know what my bonus video will be. I haven't decided. I don't know what it'll be. I could do another champion spotlight, but that's not fun. I actually have to get a rubber chicken. And I know that's not what you expected me to say, but that's what I need to get. And I have reasons for it. All right, so let's get to the magma. To the magma. All right, this is the guy. So you can use any, I don't know why my voice is cracked. I think I just hit puberty, but this has multiple provokers. That's the secret here. Is provokers and not dying. If you can do those two things, you're good. Now, I think, if I remember correctly, that I don't need Valerie. We're going to try this. The best team that we used was with Valerie, see? So that was the team I just had up there. Took 256 turns. Horrible. Horrible amount of turns. So, I want to try to bring somebody in here. So HP burn we can't use. So that's the first thing. I think, I don't remember if turn meter reduction affects him. HP burn, turn meter. There's got to be something in here. Also immune to HP effects, damage less scalable. I don't know. We're not going to bring in. We're not going to bring Syl. I'm thinking we want to bring a damage dealer who can pile up some attack. Who do I want to bring? Who do I want to bring? I think, what is he, blue? So red would be best if I have it, but maybe we'll just do some... I would bring War Maiden, but she's like, I don't know. I think we're going to just try bringing her, maybe. Whatever. We'll just bring an extra DPS, see if it matters. See if it works. We can auto... Was there anything special about this fight? Yes, there was. So we have to auto this fight, and then... I was like, wait a minute. Now, this one, I don't know if I have to... I don't want to have any deaths, because it slows the fights down. But I feel like this fight is autoable. I feel like you could do this on auto. As long as... I don't know. It's a tough call. I think I'm going to mess with it and maybe do some other videos on it. This is, like I said, this is really just to get through it. But This guy's weird because as long as you have a bunch of provokes going, he's never going to be able to do much. And if you and these guys all have, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Where's my thing? There we go. I forgot that I'm not paying attention again. As long as you have enough heroes to provoke all the time, which right now we have 3. So as long as they can get their provokes off, and then basically Master Butcher is your guaranteed provoke in this fight right now. These two are just kind of there. They're not guaranteed to provoke, but they will provoke when needed. All right. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Say goodnight. Little fight. All right. So now, what do you do here? The reason this guy's so hard is because if he has a hex. Now, if you remove the hex, then the person who removes it gets a hex. And then as soon as he gets another turn, he kills you in one shot. That's why this guy sucks. So if you provoke him, guess what happens? All that goes away. Literally, he does nothing but attack the provoker, and the fight's a joke. So that's why you need provokers. So what we're going to do here... Oh, good. She's a good affinity, so she's going to do damage. So that'll help. We always want to use provoke. Always provoke. See, now we got to provoke. Now you can just use your attacks and you do whatever you want. So literally, all he's going to do now is attack the person. Now, he's provoked to him, so I would just throw the shield up on him or save it for whenever he provokes, and then you get an extra attack out of it. See, you get a nice little extra hit. All right, and there you go. You just do that for the whole fight. That's the whole fight. And see how we have this Master Butcher's provoke here? This is a guaranteed provoke for 2 turns, so now you can do whatever you want for 2 turns. Literally, you can do whatever. Here, let's use this. I can do whatever I want for 2 turns. The problem is that, see, now you save that. I feel like if you put this on auto, I don't know if Master Butcher would be able to get his guaranteed provoke off unless you had like a skill reset kind of hero. That might help. But you know what? For shits and giggles, we're going to do it. What's the worst that happens? We lose, right? You guys know I can win. You know this is going to win. So if we lose the fight on auto, it doesn't mean you can't win. It just means your provokes suck, like mine. So there you go. If I lose, I'll just go to the next boss. But this is how you beat them. Just make sure you have if you have 2 reliable provokers, this fight's easy. If you only have 2 that are unreliable and Master Butcher, it's a little bit rougher because, like I said, their percentage of provoking is pretty horrible. But he's still provoked, so that's good. As long as we keep getting provokes on this guy, I think you have to... There you go, another provoke, see? So it'll work. But if you start missing provokes, that's when it becomes a problem. And what you would do is basically Odachi and Jizzo are there just to cover the downtime between Master Butcher's provokes. That's it. So if you have another hero that can auto provoke, like say you have Visix, I mean she auto provokes too. You could put Visix in here with Master Butcher and your provokes are covered. So there you go. Problem solved. Because they're both guaranteed to provoke. But if you don't have her, some other provokers that are good. You got Gnarlhorn. Who else provokes? You've got Greybeard. There's Sentinel, I think, does provoking, if I remember correctly. There's another girl that does. There's a bunch. Just get as many provokers that have decent provokes as you possibly can. Out of all those, Gnarlhorn, Master Butcher, and Visix, I believe, are all automatic provoke, like 100% provoke. Whereas Odachi here has like a 20 or 30% provoke on his A1, which isn't bad. It's not a bad extra. Let's put it that way, because if he gets it, it's good. This is literally the first time I've ever done this boss on auto, by the way. That's why I didn't know if it works. I think the reason it works is because no one's getting a hex as of yet. So if you start seeing hexes pop up and no provokes, then there you go, see? That's when it starts getting bad, when you start seeing stuff like that. But hopefully he gets provoked between now and the next turn. Because if he doesn't, then you're going to see our boy die right there. There you go. He's provoked, and we're back to normal. The hex will disappear. See? That's the only reason it works. If it was a one-hit deal with the provoke, this fight would not work on auto. Yeah, Master Butcher is basically what made this fight easy. I did this fight, by the way, with Jizzo and Odachi only, and it was rough. Like we're talking very rough. Took me a numerous amounts of time. So I'm very happy that I can auto this fight now. It looks like I could still lose this fight, but it would have to be like the worst set of circumstances where just everybody misses their provokes for some reason, and like Master Butcher gets one shot for no reason, like maybe gets a hex and then dies. That's the only way I could see this really failing. And you could just bring in what's her name? The hell's her name? Syl instead of Elhain. You could just bring her in with the smite, and that's probably if decreasing turn meter doesn't affect the fight. I don't know if it does. I feel like it might. I don't know why I feel that way, but it is what it is. I just know that HP burn was bad, I think. I'm very proud of this fight. I like how every time I play through a new rotation again, I find new and innovative ways to beat them without having to worry. Like once I get all these bosses on auto, I'm gonna be very excited. We're gonna put the last fight on auto too. I want to see if it'll work. I might turn it off towards the end just because I don't feel like losing at the last second because that's a timing issue. I feel like we can beat the fight though without worrying about anything else. Let's see what happens. So there you go. This is your bad boy team for Magma. Tons of provokes, a little bit of healing, and then bring in somebody who can do a lot of damage as an extra. And like I said, if you've got two heroes that are just as good as Master Butcher and can provoke for 2 turns, you don't need a second one because they'll just provoke one after the other. I don't know how that works with the heroes you have. You may have to not auto it. You might have to like provoke with him and then as soon as his provoke runs out, provoke with the second one and then put it on auto. I don't really know how provokes work in this game, and if like, they'll take it from each other, like if they'll take provokes from the other hero. Not 100% sure on that, but there you go. Having an A1 hero with a provoke as an extra is always a good thing. And if you're really sucking right now and you just have nobody, well, there's provoke gear. You can farm it, put it on a hero who's a tank, and hopefully they provoke every round. Just you're going to need at least 2 heroes that do it though, because that's how I did it with these two. It was a horrible fight. Just know what you're in for. All right, last fight. The Spider. Is this my best team? No, it is not. This was my best team, this is my best team. This is my best team. All right, let's just do it on auto. Let's see what happens. I'm curious as much as you are because I've never autoed this fight. As long as you can control the baby spiders, I feel like this shouldn't be a problem. But that's why, like, I beat this with every single hero you see here, except I think we had Valerie and we had Spirit Host. And it was the longest fight. It took me 20 minutes to beat this fight, but it worked. All right. So this is literally, you're just using everybody, all the starting 5, except for War Maiden. And you replace War Maiden with Armiger, and you just get those little baby spiders down to like as little health as you possibly can. Keep decreasing the turn meter with Armiger, just like the other fights, until that one spider's dead, and then it doesn't really matter. Just focus and try to keep an HP burn on the boss as much as possible, and try to hit the boss the with his main attack skill. That not that one, the one that does more damage. Like I said, I just don't know if they can take the damage. That's the problem. That's why auto on this fight is rough. And if you're trying to auto this fight, it could go very poorly, which is why we're going to try it just so you can see if it works. Because right now there's no HP burn on the boss, so he's going to be doing extra stuff. I don't really know what the extra stuff is. I just know it's bad. And of course, his HP burn isn't going to hit, because why would it? That would be too easy. Just give me a burn, baby. Give me a burn. No burns. We've got no what's that? Smite. We've got nothing. Here we go. We got some provokes. That's good. Now this guy does a lot of damage. That's why like the auto also sucks. Because you're going to start getting defense down. See, we're going to start getting a whole bunch of debuffs because they're not focusing on the baby spiders. And I think that's where the downfall of this fight will be. So unless your heroes can take care of that kind of stuff, like reviving and getting some extra heals in, things like that, you might have an issue here. See, watching this, I don't know if I would really auto it. I might just kill that first spider on the right-hand side and then auto it. I don't know if I would sit here and do this. I might want that one little baby spider dead. It looks like they're handling it though, so that's good. We just it's when you start getting like the HP, the block HP, the HP reduction, heal reduction, whatever the hell it's called. So when you start seeing that stuff, that it might be a problem because then they won't be able to get themselves back up. Looks like Armorger's still doing his thing. It looks like we got HP burn, so that's good. Provokes are always good. So having Drexstar in here is great because he'll provoke the baby spiders, which should be fine. As long as Syl and Drexstar kind of keep their stuff going and Armorger doesn't die, I think you're fine. Here we go. We got some smite. I still think it's going to be a long fight. I mean, we're at 3 minutes and we're still, what is that? Maybe a third of the way there. So this is going to end up being like a 10-minute fight. It's kind of horrible when you think about it. You can remove that debuff. Having someone who could remove debuffs probably would be nice in here, but unfortunately, Spirit Host doesn't heal anyone but herself. So she's kind of a spoiled little brat. Yeah, my thing here is I'm worried about the last hit. I'm not really worried about the fight itself. I feel like this team can handle it. All right, those were counterattacks. That's why. I'm like, why didn't they heal? Look at that. 350k damage, and my Armorger sucks. So get your Armorger built better than mine, is really what I'm thinking. Yeah. There we go. Extra turns. That's good. More healing. Wow, she's getting 3 turns. Good for her. This is why that Relentless gear is so damn good. She just keeps getting attacks and healing. We can't wait till we get Yannicka in the mix. 1 week. That's it. 1 week. And we've got 4 hours until we get Visix. Very excited. Even though I'm not super excited about Visix. Now that I can beat Magma Dragon, I'm not like I'm excited. Let me rephrase that. I'm excited to get her. I'm just not as excited as I am to get Yannicka. I really thought Visix was going to be my like the one that I was going to be more interested in getting. And I'm still interested in building her. I'm just not anywhere near as interested as building Yannicka. Because I would like to get a nice solid arena team that I can use. And I feel like I can build that around Arbiter and Yannicka. What I really need is a Spirit Affinity nuker that's not Soul Bond, but I don't hate Soul Bond. I actually still like her a lot. I use her every single day that I play this game. So I guess that means yes. Basically, my whole arena team I use every single day. 5 minutes and we're at the halfway point. So yeah, we're probably looking at an 11 to 12 minute fight here, which is not good, but it is much better than our original 20-minute fight, which I'm okay with. This is the one I knew this specific rotation was going to be the longest. I think Dark Fae is the shortest. The only reason it took so damn long, I think, was because I was doing a lot of extra stuff and talking. This one, however, yeah, we're about to hit the hour. So yeah, about an hour. Each one of the, I mean, hell, we're going through 12 fights. I usually spend 10, 15 minutes, sometimes even 20 explaining heroes. That's why I'm explaining the heroes at the end of the video now instead of in the beginning for these fights, because I really don't want this to be, if you don't want to watch what heroes I have, you don't have to. That's the good news. And the fun part is if you've been watching my videos, then you have probably seen all these guys' builds anyway. There goes Bonehead. He's dead. So now the baby spiders are going to die, which is good, and then she'll resurrect him. And we're back in business as always. So, yeah, this seems to work pretty well. As long as you can keep that HP burn going. Because he does, I think I forgot what he does. He does more damage or less damage or something like that when he's under HP burn. I forgot what it was. Either way, you want him under HP burn as much as possible. So now I have faith in this team. I don't know if I have 100% faith that they're gonna kill the boss at the right time. So I will probably stop the fight right at the end just for the sake of argument. But at least you know you can put this on auto and get through the fight and not have to sit there and push buttons every 5 seconds. So you can just go put it on, set a timer, set your cooking egg alarm for 8 or 9 minutes, and then come back and you'll have your fight ready to go. Wow, he's really trying to freeze everyone. What a jerk bag. Now at this, oh, he died. I was going to say at this point you could just do the block revive on him there, but it is what it is. So now the fight's basically harmless. You don't have to worry about all those extra debuffs. You just got to worry about his damage output, which is not bad. Now you just got to hope for some smites and some extra burns. We need some Mr. Burns. All right, come on, give me a smite. Give me a smite. No whammy. No whammy. I really wish I didn't have horrible allergies. I'm already looking into getting a new mic that I can talk to from a little bit further away, and I get the P mic, the little P thingy, so that I don't make any noises and that my sniffing is not terrible. I have horrible allergies. It's getting into the summer, so it's gonna get worse. I'm trying to fix that. I have a lot of things I'm trying to fix. One of them is why I don't have a rubber chicken that makes noise. There we go. Finally, thank you. Thank you, Sil, for doing your damn job. All right, we're getting close here. So we've got Smite. You know what? I'm going to let it run because this looks like we have HP burn for 2 turns. All right, we have 1 turn. This could go poorly. This is going to be rough. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm tempted. All right, we're going to take it off. I don't trust it at this second. All right, we want fire. Give me burn. Give me the burn. Decrease turn meter. No, we don't get that. We don't get it. Heal. So if I get the HP burn up again, then we're good. Of course we didn't. Don't do me wrong. Shit, I don't know what to do here. If I use it and it's wrong, we're screwed. We're gonna try it. I hope for the best. Yes! It was enough. Dead. Block revive. And there you go. Frickin' done. If the HP burn was up, it wouldn't have mattered and it would have died like the last few times. I just didn't trust that they were going to do it. I also didn't trust that he was going to use his thing, and I guess I correctly assumed that. So just stop it at the last like whatever 1/10 of HP, and just make sure that Armorger's thing is ready to rumble. Even if you skip his turn a couple times, just do it. Also building his defense up so he does maybe instead of doing 374,000 damage, maybe you can get him up to like 400 or 500,000. It'll make that last hit a lot easier to accomplish. Like just happened there. That could have been a luck shot. That could have been a bad hit. You know, who knows? So there you go. That is the Doom Tower rotation with the Frost Spider. I hope you're excited. So if you're not interested in seeing heroes, then have a good day. And if you are interested, we'll just go through a quick run through. So here we go, Sil. We've got her in the Relentless. These are all her skills. She's got Brimstone, Masteries. I'm just going to do quick. We're not going to go through each and every stat for every hero. We didn't use her. We did use Drexstar. He's in Lifesteal because that's super important because you want him to be able to revive. To keep healing himself up because Sil's not going to be able to do it by herself. Skills all maxed. His accuracy, he does not have a blessing yet. So once you get a blessing on him, he'll be a lot more effective. Masteries, we are basically attack and defense. And I've said this before, if you're going to use him as only a defensive hero, I would probably wouldn't leave him with this. But if you're going to use him in lifesteal, you should put him in attack because he needs to do more damage so he can heal himself more. We didn't use him. We didn't use him. Elhain, my babe, she's in all attack gear basically, just straight up damage dealer. All skills. She's got Phantom Touch Blessing, and she is more built for arena, so she has Helm Smasher and some defensive stuff. We didn't use her. We didn't use her. We didn't use her. We used Jizzo. Jizzo's my boy. All right, he's got all HP destroy gear. Very nice setup. Skills, all max. He's in Chainbreaker, so he can not get debuffed because you want that, especially in Scarab King. He's all defensive and attack because you want him to be able to do more damage because he has to survive long enough to kill the damn thing. And if he's not doing enough damage, that fight's going to take 20 years. So that's important. Apothecary, all speed. It's my speed boy. All right. Skills, all maxed in the Carapet's Blessing. Want him to have as much defense as possible. Total stats on masteries. He goes down to Giant Slayer. He's got some support, which is very nice, basically, so he can keep his cooldowns running. Kale, lifesteal. I mean, he hasn't changed since the beginning of the game, pretty much. Just upgraded him a bit. A little bit of speed, a little bit of crit damage, a little bit of whatever. A little bit of Jessica all night long. And then you've got all this. You got your Phantom Touch Blessing. You've got all of your masteries down to War Master and some side stuff there. And Spirit Host we did use, I believe. So yeah, she's in the shield set, the protected shield set. She has all of her skills max. She has Phantom Touch Blessing. Masteries, she is basically a bunch of accuracy so she can keep her speed up when everyone dies. That's mainly because we used to use her in the arena a lot, and we want her to be able to use her skills more often so that she can keep the attack up and some other stuff, which is very important. And she goes down to War Master because we want her to do more damage so she can heal herself back up when she is getting killed. Odachi, same thing. We've got him in HP Destroy gear. We've got him down to Faultless Defense, and all his skills are maxed. And we've got him. We need accuracy and we want attack on him because we want him to land his revokes and land all his debuffs. Very important for him. Otherwise, he becomes essentially useless. Warmaiden is in all speed. You could put attack on her as long as you can keep her attack in the right range. You're good with her. Skills all maxed with Phantom Touch Blessing. And then she goes down to War Master. Once again, accuracy because you want her to be able to land her drop defense. Very important. We didn't use him. We used him as an alternate for the spider, for the frost spider. He is in Relentless because we want him to get as many turns as possible. His skills are all maxed with the Phantom Touch Blessing. And we use accuracy, a lot of accuracy you want on him because his HP burn has the most atrocious freaking land rate ever. It takes forever. And here we go, I'll just say in a second. And then we got to War Master. I don't know if I still have it. Let me see. Yeah, I actually have an accuracy chest on him because that's what I did in the beginning to get his accuracy up. So yeah, that sucks. His defense, he should have. I should actually switch him out for an accuracy banner, which I don't know if I have. We'll see. Yeah, I do. So this should get switched out, and then we can put HP on his chest probably. So we're gonna fix that probably in the next few days. Now that I know that I have one. Valerie, my boo, she's got the protected shield set as well. Skills all max Phantom Touch Blessing just for that little bit of extra oomph. You could put defense; it's not going to change it that much. We've got it down to War Master, and we've got accuracy for some dumb reason. Actually, no, that's for healing. We have her for healing. I was like, why do I have her over there? That doesn't make sense, but it does make sense because she does more healing now. Master Butcher, the legendary. He's not really legendary. I just posted a thing on one of Raid Shadow Legends things, and I was like, he is a legendary. He really is, actually. He's freaking awesome. So you've got him in a bunch of HP. What is this? The HP, and he heals himself. So I've got him able to heal himself, and we've got him in some speed. You want him to have as much HP as possible. We have him at almost 80,000, so we're getting up there. Skills, max faultless defense, masteries. He's got all defense and all accuracy-based things. He's got the, what is this one? What is this one? Masteries. This is his accuracy? No, yeah, this is HP. So we've got him in the HP. Some people would say get him to accuracy for his revoke. I just wanted more HP because I wanted him to have the most HP humanly possible. So that's why we did what we did. And I think that's it on these guys. Oh, here we go. We did use him. And he's an HP Destroy as well. Skills all max because he's easy. And Mastery is all down to War Master. And then down the support tree. So that's basically all the heroes we used to get through this rotation of Doom Tower. We're going to put him up as my last hero because he's awesome. So I hope you guys had a nice little fun time here for an hour watching Doom Tower fights and listening to me talk about dumb stuff and drink coffee. If you have any questions, concerns, things you want to talk about, answers, just put them up in the comments. Always good because I want you guys to talk to each other as much as I talk to you. Just because, you know, I don't know. I basically know enough about this game to help. I don't know enough about it to give you advanced training. I haven't built every hero in the game. I'm slowly working my way into it. So Hopefully in the next, 10 years when I actually max them all, I can do that. All right. So this is the Doom Tower normal rotation. This is no mobile gamer nerd. This is Drexstar Blood Twin. He looks sexy. Have a great day. Take care.